Welcome to Vigorous Morning Yoga. Invite you to find a comfortable seat. Take a couple breaths to adjust your legs and begin to find the rhythm of your breath. Allow your focus to deepen the breath itself as it breathes you. Feel into your heart as you breathe. Inhale, hands above your head, meet in Namaste, down to the heart with the exhale. Repeat this 2 more times. We will be moving at your pace. I'll give you instructions and adjust the number of repetitions you do throughout the course of this practice based on your comfort level. Butterfly. Feel into the arches of your feet. Lift the chest. Inhale, lean back. Arch the chest, open, exhale, bend forward. Repeat several times. Follow the movement of your breath. Your breath tells you when to move your body. If you so choose, shift forward into flying butterfly, stabilizing your balance with the fingers and the upper arms resting in front of the knees. To begin a practice with this movement, you might first feel awkward, but the immediate emphasis on balance will enable you to maintain focus throughout the rest of the practice. Feel fluid and find natural ease. Throughout the practice, allow initial repetitions to be simpler and gentler, perhaps less precise. Give deeper focus to each successive repetition. Shift to hero pose, stacking one knee on top of the other. Give 3 breaths to massaging out the arch of the foot and opening the balls. Create space in the toes and commit to keeping active, alive feet throughout the course of this practice. Inhale. Press the feet down on the sides, turn around, reverse the hero pose. Open the hips, massage the feet yet again. Sense into tensions and look forward to opening them. Exhale. Reverse the course of the hero again. Continue in a twist. Inhaling up, exhaling a little deeper. Reverse again. Inhaling up, exhaling a little deeper. Reverse again. Coming down into a deeper twist. Far hand over the knee. Reverse again. Same thing, other side. Reverse. Feeling the rhythm of your breath. Extend a side stretch from the lower hip all the way through the fingertips. Exhale, fingertips towards the ground. Give another breath. Exhale, Stretch over the ear with the opposite hand, lengthening the neck. Other side. Reverse. Side stretch. 3 breaths. 1 with the fingers up. Then at your pace, exhale those fingers down, pointing at the floor, stretching out the neck. And then the next breath, reach that lower arm up over the ear and extend the neck a little more on the upper side. Reverse again, twisting hero. All the way around, eagle arms. Draw the shoulders down and the elbows up. 3 breaths. Reverse, sides of the feet, fingertips, walk around, hero, eagle arms, opposite side. Same side arm down as the leg that's up. Get it next time if you didn't this time. Shoulders down, elbows up. Reverse, yet again, archer. Same side leg up, same side arm up. Reach for the fingertips. Lift through the chest. 3 breaths. Reverse, other side. With archer, give a little effort to grasping the fingers together, but hold your shirt or simply reach if that is not accessible. Surrender the shoulders. Fill the lungs. Reverse, hero, other side. Brace, sit bones, bend forward, bow in humility. Draw the abdomen in. Reverse, other side. Bow. Shifting the weight increasingly away from the hands as you are ready. Reverse once more by beginning with vigorous heroes opening the hips and another twist. You'll be much more alive throughout the course of the rest of this practice. Reverse, another time. Twist, always inhale straight up, exhale, deepen the twist. Reverse, yet again, a gentle twist. Brace the sit bones. Come to center. Reverse one more time. Feel what you have given yourself through the course of these hero twists. And feel the openness and the groundedness through your roots. Extending the legs, turn to your side, lower yourself to reclined pose. Feet flat, hips distance apart. Take several breaths and prepare for some bridge. Some mornings I use bridge, and I often strive for leg lifts into supported shoulder stance. Continue with the bridge, brace the shoulders, ground through the feet, separate the toes. Then brace through the fingertips and begin supported shoulder stand leg lifts. This is an abdomen workout, so you're inhaling up, exhaling down. Roll and allow your upper body to follow without effort. Keep the focus on your natural ease. You are striving while maintaining an awareness of your natural limits. I frequently aim for 13 of these. Anywhere between 8 and 13 is fine. If you can't do 8, choose a gentler exercise for this set. Fingertips remain braced. Your whole body is an extension of your breath. Bringing the legs down to reclined pose. Take 3 breaths. Inhale your legs up and to the side. Begin gentle twists. Lift the upper leg, reverse. Inhale, lift the upper leg. Exhale, the lower follows and moves into the twist. 1 breath per side. Allow your legs to separate and return, further opening the hips. And bring the hand you're twisting towards up to support a slightly deeper twist. With the balancing poses, I often do 8 repetitions because they're on both sides. If this is accessible, I encourage you to do it. If it's not, or if it gets boring, choose a gentler or a more challenging exercise. You are welcome to linger. Many of these poses are excellent stretches to stay in. In a vigorous practice, I rarely do that, and yet some days I discover I have chosen incorrectly for my mood and temperament, and I'll begin with a vigorous practice and shift to stay and to deepen. End with 3 breaths on each side. And get the other side in. And then return to center, hugging your knees, surrendering your upper chest and neck into the ground. Inhale, come up, through to down dog. You may also do arching puppies. This is down dog, up dog. So allow it to be an extension of your breath and give a little time to tune in to each pose. Down dog and now up dog. There are 2 ways to do this. You can reverse your feet so you're up on the flat of your foot, or you can keep your toes in the same place. There's slightly different benefits to both. Today, I'm keeping my feet in roughly the same place. I'll walk them around each time, but gradually intend to stay the same. Inhaling into up dog, exhaling into down dog. You find yourself stiff in many ways in the morning, so don't push into each pose. Allow the rhythm of the movement and the attunement with your breath to bring heat throughout your body and gradually melt you open. Once again, we're aiming for 13, but anywhere between 8 and 13 is fine. I've often done 10 as my standard. On some days, I do not choose the balancing poses and may do 21 or so of each. But with the balancing, that can take a little too long. There's a powerful advantage to keeping the balls of your feet centered. It does not open your hips as well to keep your legs separated in this way. So you make a choice. On a day that's more vigorous, keep the feet planted. On a day that's a little more time, a little more exploratory, turn the feet under and emphasize breathing through the hips and opening. At the end of your repetitions, stay in each pose for several breaths, typically 3. And then begin inhaling one leg and then the other. The rhythm of your breath. Inhale up, reach, exhale down. Get it going a little faster, and yet drive this with the rhythm of your breath. Feel your weight shift from side to side and ground through the shoulders. The grounded leg is likely to stay slightly bent with the activity. It's more important to find a rhythm, the vinyasa, the flow, than it is to perfect the pose when you're doing repetitions. So aim for an easy, natural extension. That means you're not pushing past your limits. Better to return to the base pose. On the final lift up, consider twisting to the side and staying for 3 breaths, bending the knee, and then get the other side. This is a great practice to memorize. And then return to down dog. And do spend a little time activating through the muscles just above the knee to straighten the legs a bit more. Lengthen the lower back. And then walk your way forward. Roll down. We're going up the spine. Hug your knees. We've done root, sacral, navel. Now we're on solar plexus. We're going to jog around a little because this is ab time. So we're going to do lifted boats. Inhale up into boat. Exhale, roll down. This is a wonderful exercise to serve as an extension of your breath. Feel your lungs extending from your crown to your toes. And do all the work with your abdomen. Really melt your upper back and concentrate on keeping your head back. Let your head rest within this powerful and centering exercise. Point those toes and increasingly extend the fingertips and arms with a little more spirit through them. First, aim for finding your natural balance in the boat. Then accentuate the edge of the poses. Exhaling to hug the knees. Inhaling up into boat. Enjoy the art of balance and strength working together. See if you can get a little rest as your head touches the ground, however briefly. And feel a working balance between your upper and lower body. Hold the boat for several breaths at the end. Typically 3. And draw the breaths out to enjoy it. Inhale yourself all the way up. Roll your way under to child's pose. Now we're going to return to the side abdominal exercises for the solar plexus after this. So we're doing bowing camels. Begin in child's pose. Big toes touch, knees open. Take several breaths to ground and rest, and then inhale your way up, separate the feet, arch into camel. So your toes are going from touching, and then up in the camel, they separate to hip distance apart. Brace through the tops of the feet. Exhale down, inhale up. Gaze increasingly towards the ceiling while resisting the urge to strain your neck. With each repetition, explore how to deepen the pose within the flow of the exercise. You are prioritizing a natural rhythm and then adding elements that deepen this rhythm and get a better stretch in a fluid motion. Return to child's pose if you need to. And consider taking times when you do this practice without counting. Several more. And then we'll begin the balancing exercises. Stay for 3 breaths in a final camel. Arching the lower back. And then exhale, one hand down to the opposite heel. Inhale the other arm up. You may also brace on your side. You look at the lower arm, and then as you inhale, you shift your gaze to the upper hand. This will help you align your neck, and it will teach you to move your shoulders with a little independence. Exhale, look at the lower hand as it touches the heel. Inhale, look at the upper arm. You're moving at your pace. And disregard a strict adherence to numbers. If you're not reaching your limit by the time I'm done. Exhale down, inhale up. Feel the neck align without strain, and feel the shoulders moving independently, and then focusing down the spine and the front of the body. Stay on each side for several breaths for a final repetition. Other side. And feel the gift you've given yourself. Exhale your way down to child's pose. Much more open. Cherish this rest. We are giving ourselves just 3 extended breaths to rest between both of these exercises. The balancing and the empowering. Once you've memorized it, you can take more time. Rolling through, back for bicycles. Your hands are gently cradling the neck, even a little lower than you might expect. You're breathing more quickly. This is the one exercise you really do push the pace with the breath. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. You're increasingly extending those feet, spreading the toes, keeping them alive. I'm going to do 34 of these on each side now. You choose your number and work towards it. The work itself is all in the abdomen. This is centered in the solar plexus. So increasingly resist the urge to overuse your body above that or below that point. This should be gentler on the arms, following your core strength. This should be gentler on the legs, following your core up into the solar plexus. See if you can make this easier. Find where your tension rests and breathe through it. Allow the rhythm to slow as you hug your knees and breathe. Surrendering your head, appreciating the fire and the intensity you've invoked. Inhale up through a boat, staff pose. Ground the sit bones. Grip the floor with your hands, spreading the fingers and preparing for folding table. Turn the feet flat. Inhale up into a gentle table, still imprecise. Exhale back. Inhale up. Lift through the arms and shoulders to gradually extend this pose a little further. You may have to walk the feet a little more away from your shoulders and hands. And strive to lift enough through the shoulders and arms that your butt can go through without having to stop at the floor. Reclaim the pace with your breath. So your mind is not in primary control. Your breath tells you when to exhale down, inhale up. Sense power in your lower body and your thighs. So draw your focus out of the shoulders where it can vortex. And then consider side stretches. So you're exhaling down and then you're inhaling and lifting one arm up and over, leaning your neck back. I did 13 folding tables and now I'm going to do 8 of these on each side. This is a wonderful challenge at the end of the practice. Sense the shifting of the weight from arm to arm and how much that can open the shoulders. Find that last little gift as there's space at the end of the stretch to open the shoulders and neck a little more back. The more you do this, the more comfortable it will be. With all of these exercises, it's preferable to do a gentle version until you feel the flow. To get your vigorous benefits from this, you need to be able to feel the rhythm of your practice. So if you're stopping to perfect too much, you'll break that rhythm. Perfect in other practices. Let this practice be more about deepening. As you take 3 breaths on each side, at the end of this routine, and bring yourself back down to staff pose. Or give yourself a final table to feel the gift you've given to your body, your spirit, and your mind. Now, roll your way back down to staff. Ground those sit bones. And ask yourself if you have any tweaks to work out. Do so, or find a simple seated position. Spend several moments to adjust the placement of your ankles and knees. Ground those sit bones. And after several adjustments, claim stillness. Allow yourself to choose to address any further tensions with your breath from within. Feel the momentum of the practice unwind within you as you give your body permission to remain still. Become increasingly fascinated on the natural rhythm of the breath. Focus on the most present spiritual sensations and allow your breath to meet this resonance and draw it into your center. Explore your potential to dissolve remaining tension. Cherish and nurture each breath, embracing any sensations that draw your attention and transmuting them into power within your body. And with this peace, I invite you to ask for any guidance for the depth of your day. What is most important for you to focus upon and create today? Stay in this meditation as long as you need to stay. And when you're done, carry the intentions and put them first